Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Timothy FX, and I'm currently on a buy on VIX 15 index, and it's really a good trade for me because I just did a top-down analysis on VIX 50, and you can see we are currently in profit of about $21, and I opened about 8 positions, and it's really what going well for me, right? Yeah, and my take profit should be around there, should give me around $33 in all 8 positions each. But I'm just going to close my trade here because I'm satisfied with my profit, and it's a new market day for currency, so I will not be monitoring my trade well, so I have to go back to the currency. All right, so I'm going to be closing my trade here. You can see here I entered the trade over here, just a little drawdown and little floating loss, and then boom, it brought a lot of profit. And I did a little, it's just basically supply and demand. So guys, I'm back again on 10 year again, guys. So I actually closed my trade and I got about $24 plus, like, yeah, I think each on each positions, and it was really nice. And I'm going to be doing a top down analysis on why I took this trade. um Volatility 50 index, and let's just get into the video. Let me show you how I marked out all my zones. Okay, so I first come into the 1 hour time frame and daily time frame, I mean, and you can now see that the market is currently trending up. It's currently trending up. You don't need to just complicate everything, you have to make it simple. So the market is trending up, so the next thing I do is to mark out my support and resistance zone, and that's the next thing I do on the daily time frame. So I have to just I have to just use I use the rectangle to mark out my zone, but I always make it tiny, because if I make it large, it's going to be very big on the lower time frame. So I was just looking for and points that serve as both resistance and as a support. So we can see here around this place, it has served as resistance and also as a support. So I'm just going to make this a little bit tiny here. Serve as resistance and a support. You can see the way the market have been respecting the zone, trying to break it, but it's still resisting the zone and also serving as a support. So that's why I marked that zone. That's my lowest zone. Let me just put it like that. Then I mark this other zone because it also serve as a resistance here, so also as a support and act as a resistance. So you can see for yourself, trying to resist the market, just pushing up, trying to break it and all. So I marked out the zone. Now I mark out my next zone here, because whenever I see multiple week rejection, whenever I see a zone that have multiple week rejection, I always mark it out because it's a valid zone. That means market find it out to break the zone, or find it out to it resists the zone, or find it out to break the zone. All right, so you can see here there are a lot of struggling in the consolidation. So it's trying to break zone before it now broke to the upside, and so we marked out that zone, and the market came back to retest the zone. That's where we got our entry, and you all know and the other zone is our highest zone. You know, I am an SMC trader, so I trade basically supply and demand. So, and that's just basic thing I use here, and I just added the confluence of the support and resistance. All right, so after this I go down to my 4 hours time frame to get a clearer picture of the market structure over there. So that's what I did here. I just came down to my 4 hours time frame, and as you can see, the 4 hour time frame is also aligning with the daily time frame, which is an uptrending market. So you can see all the zone we mark, all the support areas. You can see multiple week rejection around all those zones we mark, making it a valid zone. You can see there multiple week rejection, trying to break the zone, trying to, you understand, guys. So that is why I start my analysis from the daily. It's of the analysis on my daily time frame. All right, so now after checking all these out, so I saw this rally based rally, so which is a sign of a continuation pattern. So I then marked out my other block, which is my supply zone, the last bearish candle before the bullish uptrend that has a fair value gap, and I think we had liquidity under it. So I marked out the zone with my rectangle. That is the liquidity under it. this, I'm sorry guys, hold on, just trying to pick out this liquidity. Okay, we have liquidity under it, which is making the zone more valid. Meaning market is going to come back and take out the liquidity. Sorry, I'm just struggling, I'm using my phone, so it's not really easy. So market is going to come down to take out this liquidity, and now our order block is aligning with our support and resistance line. So we can see the market came back, tapped the order block and rallied up. So I wasn't on the chart at that moment, so I thought about I came on the chart to just to do my market analysis, and I noticed that the market came down and already tapped our zone and moved. So I decided to enter again when the market come back to retest the zone again, because it's coming back to retest our order block, and it's also coming down to retest our support and resistance line, which I used a rectangle. You can see it's confluencing with that support and resistance line. So that's why when the market came back down to the zone, you can see when I just marked it out, I extended my order block, and I noticed that the market tapped out and started giving us weak rejection. You can see we have multiple weak rejection over there, and I went down to my 1 hour time frame, and I noticed all this weak rejection. I was like, wow, this is an entry for me. You can see weak rejection, multiple weak rejection. I think there's an inverted hammer over there. I don't even know the name of those candles. I don't master it, right, guys? So I saw multiple weak rejection at the order block and at the support resistance line. So immediately I took a buy, because I even went down to the 15 I think the 30 minutes and the 15-minute time frame. I saw a bullish engulfing candlestick here. Here is a bullish engulfing candlestick, which is another confirmation that the market is going to buy. So I went back to my 1 hour time frame. I took my buy instantly and waited for the market to play out. So, and even on the 15-minute time frame, we can see what's happening on the market. We can see the market just started buying, give me a little floating loss, and my stop was just below the zone, and the market started buying and really give us a lot of profit. I should be taking my profit around that region on the 1 hour time frame, but I decided to take my profit because on the 4 hour time frame we can see multiple rejection around that zone where I took my profit. So that could also be a zone where market could reverse back down. So I decided to take my profit there, because I will not be able to monitor the trade since I'm going back to trading the currency. So I took my profit around there because I was satisfied about $24, I think, in about 8th position, and I think that was a good enough profit for me for the day. So I just took my profit and I left the trade. So you can see how I make this analysis so simple. You don't need to complicate things, don't need to complicate. You have to just make it simple. You don't need to jam pack your chart with a lot of analysis, just make it simple. And guys, this is how I just do my little top down analysis on VIX. I trade synthetic indices once in a while. I just go there, do my top down analysis, try different strategy out there, and it works, guys. Too, it works, guys. Too. So guys, if you are new to this channel, if you kindly just click the subscribe button and click the like button. I'm going to be making more videos like this, vlog videos. I'm going to be making more videos, and it's going to be really educative, and you're going to learn a lot. So guys, just make sure you turn on your push notification bell